Welcome, gentle dreamer. Tonight, you are invited to let go. Let the day drift behind you like a boat slipping away from the shore. Feel the stillness gather around you, the rhythm of your breathing becoming the only sound you need. With each breath, you are lighter, calmer, softer. And as you float into this calm, let your mind wander into worlds of thought, worlds filled with questions, stories, and possibilities that need no answers. They are here only to carry you deeper into sleep. Imagine a ship on the open sea. Over the years, each plank of wood is replaced until not a single original piece remains. Is it the same ship or something new? As you drift with the waves, the question doesn't need an answer. It simply rocks you like the ocean, gently, endlessly. Now see a quiet box, closed and still. Inside, a cat rests in a place between life and death, both existing and not existing. The box does not open, the cat does not move, and time seems to fold in on itself. You feel the stillness too, as your body sinks into the bed, balanced between waking and sleep. Far away, a trolley rushes down a track. There is a lever in your hand. One path leads one way, another leads somewhere else. But here in the quiet, there is no lever to pull, no decision to make, only the sound of the rails fading until there is nothing but silence. What if the world around you was nothing but signals sent into your mind? What if everything you see, hear, and touch was simply part of a dream crafted to feel real? Tonight, that dream softens. You slip deeper into it, knowing that reality and dream are not so different after all. You walk toward a horizon that seems close but never arrives. Each step carries you halfway there, and then halfway again, until the journey stretches into infinity. Yet here in the quiet of night there is no rush. The horizon can wait. Your steps grow slower, softer, until they are no longer steps, only breaths. A machine hums gently in the corner of your mind, offering you any life you could imagine, joy, adventure, endless comfort. Would you step inside and live there forever? Perhaps you already have. Perhaps this dream you drift into now is the life your heart has chosen. A library rises around you, hall after hall, shelf after shelf, endless books stretching beyond sight. Somewhere in this library is your story, every detail written, every thought, every breath. You reach for a book, but you don't need to open it. The story is already unfolding with every second you sink deeper into rest. Picture two twins. One stays on Earth, the other travels among the stars. Time bends for the traveler, slowing, stretching. When they return, one is older, one is younger. But as you drift now, you find yourself outside of time entirely, where clocks cannot reach you. Here there is only stillness. Inside a quiet room, someone shuffles cymbals, following rules they don't understand, creating answers that feel real without meaning. Like the symbols of your dreams, they do not need logic to touch your heart. As you rest, your mind speaks to itself in symbols and whispers that guide you further into calm. You may wonder if you are human, or if you are a butterfly dreaming of being human. Tonight, it doesn't matter. The dream carries you either way, light as wings, soft as night air. You are drifting, floating, becoming part of the dream itself. Imagine a veil so thin it hides the truth of reality. If the veil were lifted, you might see the universe as it truly is. But tonight, there is no veil to tear, no truth to uncover. Sleep itself is the hidden world, and you are already stepping inside it. There is a dragon that stands at the edge of a village. It demands a sacrifice of time. Each day it takes one life. Yet when you close your eyes tonight, you imagine a world without the dragon, where time flows gently and endlessly. In that world you rest without fear, without hurry, without loss. A man carries a ring that makes him invisible. No one can see his choices. Would he act kindly? Would he act cruelly? Tonight, you carry no rings, no burdens, no choices. The world asks nothing of you now except to rest. Far above, stars scatter across the sky. What if every star is a universe of its own, infinite and endless? As you sink into the night, you become weightless among them, a traveler gliding gently across the sky, visiting galaxies without moving at all. An infinite hotel stands open, filled with endless rooms. No matter how many guests arrive, there is always space for one more. In the quiet of night, you find your own room waiting, perfectly yours, perfectly calm. You open the door, step inside, and lie down upon a bed that welcomes you deeper into stillness. Imagine that tomorrow never arrives, that time stops with this single night. The sun never rises, the clocks never turn, and you are free to rest as long as you wish. In this eternal night, there is nothing to do, nothing to change, nothing to fix. Only the comfort of being held in endless sleep. A mirror reflects not your face, but another self, perhaps younger, perhaps older, perhaps a version of you that chose differently long ago. You smile at them, and they smile back, and then they fade softly into mist. Only your breath remains, guiding you deeper into dreams. Perhaps the world you see is a simulation, a story written by some distant intelligence. Or perhaps it is simply the mind's own play, a dream within a dream. Whatever it is, it carries you now, gently, safely, into deeper sleep. Somewhere a butterfly stirs its wings, the smallest motion, and yet it changes the weather across the world. Your smallest breath tonight sends ripples through the quiet, turning into waves of calm that fill the room, the night, the universe. And as you float further, the questions blur, the stories dissolve, and only the rhythm of sleep remains. The ship becomes the cat becomes the trolley becomes the stars, and everything folds together like clouds. The questions were never meant to be answered, only to carry you here, to this soft and endless rest. So now, let go. Let the stories fade. Let your body sink. Let your thoughts dissolve into silence, and sleep deeply, peacefully, until the dawn arrives.